Hello, everybody, and happy Boomsday! Today is August 7th, 2018, and this is Omnistone episode number 58. I'm Frodan, and today we could not be joined by Brian Kibler, but we are instead on Firebat's channel, so he'll be our host. And so, Firebat, how's it going, man? How are you enjoying Boomsday so far?
It's going pretty well. Enjoying it a lot. There's a lot of really wacky sort of decks, so I'm experiencing a lot of that. The most fun I've had is I have a Malagos Control Warrior I've been rocking, and you can utilize Met Cthulhu and Malagos to OTK your opponent, which is pretty sweet.
Wait, how does that work?
So you want to play Boomship because I quickly found out Boomship is broken. Yeah. And then you pull out the Malagos and the Met Cthulhu, and then you Interage both of them in Whirlwind. And Interage and Whirlwind are already cards that work kind of well in your deck. So in the control matchups, you have this OTK available, and then against aggro, you just play those cards because they're good.
Okay, interesting.
10, just good.
Well, 9 mana 10/10 with Rush is just not bad.
Okay,
and it also it pulls everything else in your hand out too. So you just
rush
in a
is
bunch
insane,
of
right? It's like I'm gonna cheat out like 18 extra mana.
It's just
give it Rush.
Boomship is so good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about that more in depth, but also just welcome Zalay to the show. Zalay filling in for Brian Kibler. What's up, man? How's Boomsday for you so far?
Oh, great. I just woke up. I won 2 games of Hearthstone, and now I'm ready to do some Omnistone.
Well, I hope you have some good stuff prepared, because today we usually, on Expansion Day, just like to play fun decks. In the past, we played against each other, but today we're going to mix it up and play a little bit of ladder together and see if we can cooperatively win at least a game. It seems like Firebat's been winning, though. The game right before the stream kicked off Omnistone. Looks like you were ready and primed to win, but he conceded, unfortunately, ruined your
Yeah. He knew the combo was coming, and instead of just letting me do the combo, he just left. That was so upsetting.
All right, but before we get into the games, let's once again just do any kind of news that's relevant out there. So, of course, for anybody who is living under a rock but somehow is watching Firebat stream, Boomsday is out. With that, you get 3 free packs and a legendary for every single bundle that you've ordered. So if you have one bundle, you'll get 1 legendary, and so on and so forth. So I hope you guys log in and be able to claim that free legendary while you can. There's also a Boomsday Invitational that's going to be happening with 4 different regions/countries that's going to be represented. We have North America with Ant, Alistraza, and Trump. We have Europe with Dane, Jackie, and Tice. And then Taiwan with World Championship Tom 60229, Shaxi, who is the #1 points there for HCT, and Roger, who is, I think, Taiwan's most popular streamer. And then you have South Korea with Da Hyuni, Rainy Hour, and I am not going to say his name right, so just read it. Ridgurwins. And that's going to be a clash of Asia coming into America and Europe. So make sure to tune in this week. If you need more information, check over Blizzard.com. And it's going to be casted by myself, Admirable, and Dr. J, which is cool. Dr. J is kind of rising up there as the new hot player/caster. You know, Firebat, when are you going to come back to casting and show us how to do it, man? Because I feel like I haven't seen you cast in a long time.
I've tried to get like 4 or 5, but got turned down. So that's some old news, man.
I love Firebat's casting. It's like my actual favorite. Like Frodan's good. There's a lot of good casters, but man, Firebat casting.
I applied to like the last 5 events, and they all said, yeah, maybe next time. We don't really need any help with this one. So yeah, I guess you got to just keep putting my name out there, and maybe I'll get selected.
Or Batstone comes back and you cast your own tournament, unless you somehow decide that you're not worthy to cast your own tournament, in which case that would be pretty hilarious. We have one more piece of news, and then we're just going to go and get to the games, because this might be a long episode if we don't actually get started very quickly. This is just kind of official news on patch 12.0, all the card backs that you'll be receiving over the next couple of months. Some really nice, neat ones if you guys are completionists with card back collecting. I know I am, personally. So make sure you guys get that. And also a couple of different balance changes. For example, Shadow Boxer has been officially nerfed because just too good with certain interactions. I don't believe you get a dust refund right now, but that is a bug.
I think I got dust refund.
Oh, did you? Okay. I thought they said that it wasn't, but they were going to fix that. Was I mistaken?
Oh yeah. I think they did fix it. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I might have not. I haven't tried to dust it, so I wouldn't know. I can even look it up right now.
Oh, as soon as they give a dust refund on something, I always dust it, and then I'm like, if I want to play with it, I can just craft it. Why not dust it, right?
Yeah, you're correct. It is available to dust right now. So cool. That's it. That's all for the news. Hope you guys have enjoyed Boomsday so far. You guys got a little taste of what everyone's been messing around with. So what we're doing is, I believe we have our producer Greg going to be hopping on, spectating different ones of us playing games. We want to open some packs too. And while we open packs, we also sent out a tweet earlier today for some mailbag stuff. So I have to actually pull it up real quick. So quick, someone stall for time. I was not prepared.
What's the best card? Topsy-Turvy. Easy.
Yeah.
How does the Topsy-Turvy stuff... Have you seen... I have not seen that played yet.
I have, but they lost because they used it defensively because they had to control the board.
I've seen it die a lot. I've never actually seen it work in the way that it's supposed to be broken and win. They say it's really hard, but it's really good, and I've never seen anyone actually do it. I've just seen them die.
You can't say it's really hard, but it's really good, because it's really hard means it's really bad. Those are conflicting statements. You're saying it's really bad, but it's really good, and I'm thinking probably just really bad, but maybe we can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't understand what it does. Like, I know you can generate more stuff if you have all the things in the world, but what if I have less than all the things in the world? Because that's a circumstance that comes up a lot. Is it still am I doing things? I think Topsy-Turvy, you don't have to build some wacky super OTK deck for that card to be useful. You could just put it in some kind of priest deck and be like, yeah, now my Wild Pyro is a 2/3 and all your stuff takes a damage. And try to do that. Maybe sometimes you flip a Doomsayer, sometimes you kill him with Divine Spirit.
Topsy-Turvy is just a good card, yeah.
Yeah. But I think the full OTK is probably a bait, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. It's no one's even gotten close to me. They played Radiant Elementals and test subjects, and then halfway they realized they're not even close to generating the amount of resources they need to. So it wasn't remote.
That's the kind of idea that always does badly on day one, because it takes a lot of understanding of what you're doing, and nobody has anywhere near that on day one, right? It's hard to play combo Interfire Priest decks. Those are decks that you get really punished for being unfamiliar with what you're doing, and everyone's unfamiliar with what they're doing on day one.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to die to the zoos that jam the doubling imps, dude. Those things, I keep losing to that whenever I play anything remotely greedy.
I had a lot of people came in my chat today and said, thanks so much for the day one decks videos, which my day one decks that I suggested for people were Zoo and Odd Paladin and Token Druid, with just, I think they each had 5 or 6 new cards in them, so, mix it up a little bit. But everyone was
thinking 3.
Everyone was like, yeah, we're winning 90% of the time. And I was like, yep, those are kind of the no-brainer decks of the expansion for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So are we opening all 83 packs and that's the show? Because I feel like... Oh, okay. Well... I guess according to our runner show, we're pulling questions either from the chat or from the tweet. So I'll just go ahead and ask one of them. Merle Howard asked, does the closing of Witchwood plus a lot of card reviews being this does Malygos things make you believe that Malygos may be on the chopping block for the next Hall of Fame rotation?
Malygos enables a lot of combos for sure. Every class, even Warrior, I'm playing Malygos in. Malygos is my most played legendary at this point. So I think for sure Malygos should be something that they consider not having in the core basic set of the game, because it's going to be a constant enabler that we're going to see every year in Hearthstone, and that's not what you want, right? You want new things to come and go. So I think Malygos being as enabling as it is, and being in the core set is an issue. I think it'd be more reasonable to have it Hall of Famed and then, have some sort of Malygos effect come in with some expansions and then go out when they have the natural rotations, so that's not an effect that's just persistent throughout Hearthstone's lifetime.
Oh, no, I felt like historically Malygos was mostly pretty okay. A lot of the time it did nothing. It's kind of this new expansion is really the Malygos expansion. I've never seen an expansion that supports Malygos like this, where it just goes and everything. So maybe Malygos can stick around. We can ride it out and just, once this set rotates out of standard, maybe Malygos goes back to being kind of a meme card.
Well, I mean, eventually I think they're going to print cards that enable Malygos again. Like, it's just always going to happen at some course during the lifetime of the 4 expansion cycle or whatever it is for the year, that one of the expansions will enable Malygos in a weird way, and then we'll have some Malygos decks again, and then, I don't know, I just don't want Malygos decks to like, I love Malygos decks, but I don't want Malygos decks to always exist in Hearthstone till the end of time.
I think it depends on what kind of cards they want to print. If they want to do more sets like this one that are like super Malygos-y sets that are super fun and exciting and do wacky, powerful things, then I totally agree with you. Like, Malygos should probably go to the Hall of Fame. But for me, like, I'm more concerned about cards like Northshire Cleric and Mana Worm that used to be held in check by 2-mana Fiery War Axe, but now they're just like, oh my god. What are we even doing against these things?
Well, there's just no good 2-drops in the whole game, which makes those cards okay right now. Like, have you tried to build some sort of aggro deck and then look at the 2-drop slot?
Yeah. You look at your 2-drop and you're like, I guess I'll just play Kalasep because other stuff is yucky.
Yeah, like every
that's
aggro
part of the
deck
problem with
is
Kalasep is the lack of good 2-drops. To give me a reason to not run Kalasep.
Kalasep
there's a lot of good 1-drops.
Yeah, there's decent 1-drops.
So you can compensate by having Kalasep be put into those decks. So you don't really feel the impact of losing the 2-drops nearly as much if you have Kalasep plus a bunch of really good 1s and 3s.
Kalasep doubling Imp is pretty disgusting, and you get the Chain Gang too. So against Zoo, sometimes they'll have a turn where they're just like buffed Chain Gang doubling Imp on turn 7 in the same turn, and you're just like, that is just an absurd amount of Kalasep buff stats. I can't deal with that.
What do you think of Weapons Project?
Weapons Project is super powerful. I run it as a 2-of. I utilize it against the Heal Zoo early on to give them armor so they can't get their Happy Ghouls out, which I think is hilarious. It's also very powerful against any deck that runs weapons as weapon removal. It's also very powerful to activate your Shield Slams in a pinch, and it's very powerful to run Harrison Jones. You now just run Harrison Jones in your deck.
Oh, that's sick. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, so it allows me to, in my Malygos Warrior, keep up with draw against the Mech Cthulhu Druids. Because they don't run, like, Ultimate Infestation. Instead, they run, like, 1 usually, and then they have, like, gadgets and weird crap in there. But I just have a draw 3 in my deck now against them. So I have, like, the normal Acolytes and stuff like that. And then against them, since they're never pressuring me, I save it, jam the draw 3, and can power through my deck just as fast as they can.
How good are the Mechthune decks? What's the best one?
Pretty good.
Probably Druid.
Probably Druid.
Have you seen Priest with, like, the 3-mana thing and Spirit Lash? The 3-mana thing that revives your Death Rattle?
Are we talking about the, like,
Twilight's Call?
Priest?
Like, if you play a Priest deck with a lot of draw, Mechthune, you Twilight's Call your Mechthune back as a 1/1 and Spirit Lash it to close the game out.
You just have to play Mech Cthulhu while not dying. Yeah, I think Mech Cthulhu is a real card. Like, the aggro is really garbage because the defensive tools are just, like, the best they've ever been. Like, you play an aggro deck, and then they play Giggling Inventor, you're just like, what am I doing with my life? Like,
you check in either a Blood Knight or a Mossy Horror, or 2.
Like, and you have to hit them, though. Like, it's not that simple.
Yeah.
If you don't hit one of them, you're just kind of screwed. So it's just depressingly bad to be aggressive most of the time, I think.
Well, you say that, but you also said the people running your day 1 decks were murdering people, right? With stuff like Zoo, Odd Paladin, Token Druid.
That always happens at the beginning of every expansion because it's so hard to refine a control deck quickly and people are playing greedy garbage. Everyone's playing Mech Cthulhu and stuff. Mech Cthulhu decks suck versus aggro. But they're really good against the other control decks, so if you're playing a control deck that has a chance of beating aggro, you're probably getting beat up by some silly Mech Cthulhu garbage. Because it is like the hype card right now. Alright, the producer's telling me to queue up on Ladder with the Warrior deck, and we were going to jam, I guess.
Let's do it.
It feels like I'm still streaming.
Well, you just might be.
So do you want to answer more questions, or do you just want to play Ladder? I feel like this was a little bit of a chaotic start to the show, but because we could just go straight into the ladder session. So I guess Firebat, we're just gonna watch you play, and then we'll like talk about stuff. So what's the general essence of the deck? Do you have like a deck list or something, or?
Yeah, I have a deck list. I have the Innkeeper on, but I don't know how.
So what's our very end game? This is Boomship, Mechthune, OTK at the end?
Rotface? Yeah, there's a Rotface, Malagos, Boomship, Mechnathune at the end. Rotface is selected because it synergizes well with Inner Rage and the Whirlwind, and as well, you don't need to hand dump it to be able to still do the OTK because it dies from the Whirlwind from Malagos. So you can Boomship and still, so against control, you don't have to make time to dump it. So I think it's a very effective late game bomb.
Right. So against the Warlock, do you think he's Zoo? Based on the Warpath, you're thinking yes.
It's always been Zoo.
There
had been some Zoo as well, but most likely Zoo.
This seems like a sweet anti-Zoo deck.
Really
so he got to take damage before you could coin out the Weapons Project to play around Happy Ghoul.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't do that, and then you play around the Happy Ghoul, but a lot of players have been like not running Happy Ghoul and taking out the heal elements and then playing towards the 4-mana 7/7's pretty not that uncommon.
Do they play 2-drops other than Kaliseth with that, so they can play like Vulgar Homunculus for more ways to take damage, or Spirit Bomb? Yeah, that would be why they're running the 4-mana 7/7. They're not running Kaliseth, they're running Spirit Bomb and Homunculus, right?
And most of them are still just jamming Kaliseth, but I don't think they should be.
Well, Kaliseth with Hooked Reaper doesn't make sense to me. I would kind of like pick a plan.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying what I see, you know?
Yeah.
The Boomship is just like the bees.
Cheat a lot of mana. That's good.
Oh my god, the Boomship is so broken. It feels like your Druid. It's so good.
Yeah, plus 18 mana, like, hey. It's Oakheart, right? But you don't have to build your deck around it as much. It like fits Oakheart more naturally.
It just happens automatically. It's so good. And it's defensive. Automatically. Even with non-taunt minions, it's still defensive because they get that rush.
What's the Malagos synergy like in general? Like, what are you trying to go for with Malagos? Is it a backup option after you put everything on the board, or is it kind of like one of the main win conditions?
I don't know.
Well, like with this hand, if we made it to turn 10, we could go Malagos Coin Warpath and just deal 6 to everything.
Yeah, or hit Malagos Whirlwind or Malagos Inner Rage for clearing. But it's mainly in there. It's the worst card in the deck. It's in there for the combo, basically.
Gotcha.
And that's it.
It's there so that you can blow up your Mechthune for the lethal against control decks.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I mean, for that to be the worst card in your deck doesn't sound too bad. Sounds like a good deck.
Looks pretty bad right now. He's gonna die before that.
Oh, there's a good card.
Yeah.
So we could go like Brawl on 5, Triple Warpath on 6, Question Mark on 7, Coin Boonship on 8.
That's pretty much all I got, right? It's kind of the hand's kind of playing itself. Whew. Talk about spicy.
Nailed it.
Mm-hmm. You seen that TV show?
So how good was our weapons project this game? Like we gained 6 armor, but we didn't. Did we shield slam with it?
No. So you gain 6 armor and then you take 6 damage from their weapons. So the armor.
Right. So that kind of breaks even. We like punched one guy to death. That wasn't that impressive. You know what I like is Warpath. That's a good card.
Warpath's good. I mean,
I think it's okay to take 6 though,
really powerful.
Because we're not really developing minions as much with this deck, and we can regain our life versus like they need their minions to hit a lot. So I think it's okay. I think the whatever it's called, weapons project's pretty good still, even if you don't get it like the Harrison combo.
Yeah, it just has so much utility and is good in all matchups. Like Fiery War X is amazing versus specifically Zoo. And then Weapons Project is just like, you know what, we're great versus Zoo, and then we have a purpose versus control, and we're a tech card. It's just beautiful, man.
Here you go.
Stupid noob didn't use his weapon.
Yeah, some stupid noobs don't use their weapon, too. We are approaching lower left.
How many cards does he have in hand? I can't see that.
6 cards.
Oh, that's like really important that I can't see that.
Yeah, and he's also been holding like a couple cards from the very beginning of the game.
Is he just really gonna burst me down, double Soulfire Leroy?
Discard the Leroy.
Yeah.
Double Soulfire Doomguard.
Dang.
Dun, 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 dun. Dead.
Well, we got cheesed out.
Wait.
Do you play Giggling Inventor?
2 of them.
Okay.
That's
That would have
really
been a cool
bad
card
with
this
Boom
game to draw.
That would have been really cool. Next turn we were gonna go coin Boom Ship and win, but who would have thought
Sometimes
he
you
was
die.
gonna burst me for 14 without discarding any of the key? Like, come on, man. You think you would discard at least 1 card?
It's okay. You can't win them all.
But I wanna.
What's your record been
Yeah.
so far with this deck?
I've been changing it a lot. This is my, I think, 2nd loss with this version. I don't know, it's hard to say. I haven't really been keeping stats.
Do you have 2 Town Criers? Town Crier draws Rabid Worgen, Ziliax, what else?
And the other Red Worgen. But yes, I have 2 of them. I think they're good.
So you got 2 Town Criers and 3 Rush guys. You're not running Darius. You're thinking he's not good enough.
Yeah,
More of a
I don't
Rabid
really
Worgen
like
meta.
Darius kind of meh.
It's just like
I
on
wouldn't
turn
hate
5,
that.
he doesn't value trade that well against the opponent's minions. He's a little bit small.
Right. It's really hard to find room for a lot of things. For a while I had no brawls in the deck.
Yeah. I built this deck like yesterday, or not this deck, but I built like a Control Warrior deck yesterday, and I also was like thinking about not running brawls because, like you said, it's really hard to find room. There's so many cards that are like interesting and you kind of want to run.
Mhm.
So Weapon Project's kind of cool. We destroy his turn 2.
Yeah, but
What's he gonna do on turn 3? I guess we have no idea what he's doing, right?
Yeah, a lot of rogues are playing like a tempo rogue with like all those spiders and Myras and stable element and stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's what I want to do with Rogue.
I made a Malagos rogue with Necrium Blade, so you can play Cobalt Illusionist and then activate it to pull out a Malagos and then just go to town, which is pretty cool.
was it good?
So if we tempoed out the Weapons Project
Yeah.
there, it gave him an easier kill on our Town Crier,
Yeah.
but it like played on curve in hand where you have a bunch of card draw.
Oh, so he's playing a Death Rattle. Okay, he has the Necrium Blade, man. Well, not right now, but
So we got to think about like Prep Vial would be about the spookiest thing he could do.
yes, that too.
Like how good is it to kill the egg to play around Death Rattle activators?
I'm not playing around.
Probably not that good.
Very,
Something
very important if he has the prep file, but he doesn't have it most likely. This turn he'll probably play like the blight thing. Okay.
Now it seems reasonable to kill the egg.
Yeah, he's going into a Carnivorous Cube turn
Well,
and like on board he
if-
just has the weapon lined up. Ooh.
So we can kill it and play Weapons
No.
Project at the same time?
No, don't you? Oh, you have to execute it, yeah, because like the weapons project overrides it. Oh no, you have the rush, dude.
Mm-hmm. We just get rid of it.
This is what Weapons Project does, man.
Yeah,
That's
this
sweet.
is really good.
And then we have Jones next turn.
Yeah.
Card's really
Yeah,
good.
this
This is
it's
such
really
a good
cool
tool.
when it goes off. This seems like a really bad meta for Twig of the World Tree if people are just jamming like Weapons Project decks to just naturally
Yeah.
kill your Twig.
Well, some people were posting that they were doing really well with Malagos Drew, and I was like, that's because no one's really prioritizing weapon removal, but they will soon enough, I think.
Well, you can play Maladruid without Twig now, like very easily. Like, I think you already could before, but even especially now, like Maladruid just does not need Twig if you don't like
Yeah.
Twig in the metagame. You have a very functional deck using stuff like Dream Petal Florist to cheat mana.
Mm-hmm. Dream Petal Florist, I underrated a lot. That card's been sick.
Yeah. Because aggro's been not good, and that card's good against non-aggro. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
That's a
we
lot
got
of
the
stuff.
brawl. We got the brawl.
So do we punch the cube and then brawl?
I think so.
Yes.
Seems good.
Whirlwind seems pretty powerful in my hand.
You're thinking 1 mana deals 6 to everything. Sounds like a thing you might be interested in.
Potentially interested in that.
Maybe. Things pan out right.
Wow, he went really all in on this.
You just typed in Death Rattle and clicked every
Yeah,
card.
he had every single card possible in his collection.
It's the problem
God.
playing Control day one. You versus all these super greedy Control decks. If we were any sort of aggro deck, we'd just run him over. 'Cause he's
Watch him
playing
play
for
like
days.
Roll the Bones or something. Just
Yeah, people's intuition in Hearthstone when they build decks is way more greedy than is optimal for winning, right? People love just like, what if my opponent isn't there and I play all of this greedy stuff, right?
Hey, there he is.
I don't think we wanted that one.
You
want that like 30th card in your deck every game, right?
Well,
I don't know. 10 mana, 10/10 rush. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if we can kill this guy though, because he may have Biospines and stuff. But yeah, we can just boom ship it out and try and kill him with it, or we can save it for the OTK. We have options.
Do you have Dr. Boom in this deck? Dr.
No,
7?
I cut him. I think he sucks.
Oh my god, you upset me.
Yeah,
Firebat.
Dr. Boom has been pretty bad.
How
Annabelle,
dare
was
you
playing with him
not
for,
play my favorite new card?
Dude,
I think it's not very good, man.
yeah.
How
me and
dare
Annabelle played
you.
for like 3 hours with that card, and we just kept losing over and over and over.
I wanted to believe it would be good. I tried so
Firebat,
hard.
it gives your Ziliax rush.
It has rush.
It has rush already. Good lord.
And I love killing this guy's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
These brawls do seem good. I can see why you want those more than Dr. Boom right now.
Yeah. I took out Dr. Boom for the brawl. I don't know how I'm going to clear this board, though. I kind of want to not brawl.
Yeah.
Are we going to boom ship on 9?
I have to decide that, too, right?
Yeah, because if we're going to boom ship on 9, we'd probably go ahead and brawl now, because that's like the strongest thing now,
I think
right?
It's, then we just try to do the strongest things and just kill him with our stuff.
He might play.
Like, what if we go brawl, whirlwind, execute into boom ship and just try and murder him with stuff?
I don't know, man. I think he might play like the Spellstone if he's playing things like
But
the.
we're on stream, so I kind of want to go for the OTK.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
OTK's sweet.
I feel like this is not the right guy to OTK.
Yeah.
Follow your heart, Firebat. I believe in you. Rope's burning. Do it.
Okay. Followed my heart.
You have a beautiful heart.
Thanks.
So, someone in chat asked, "What's the OTK?" Go over the OTK one more time, Firebat.
You boom ship out Mech Cthulhu and Malagos, and then you double enraging one on each of the minions, and then you play Whirlwind, killing them both simultaneously.
And before we do that, we have to play all of the other cards from our hand, draw our entire deck.
Yeah, we
play
can
all of those.
have a card left in our hand that's a minion still.
Yeah.
Only one minion, as long as it has less than 6 health.
Like Town Crier.
Yeah.
This is...
You still have a rush guy in your deck? 1/3/3?
I don't think so.
No, we played both.
Okay. So much blood.
Ouch. This dino's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about our life total.
We still got an execute, got a brawl, got 2 gigglies in here, 10 cards left. We have 2 very weak shield slams left, though.
Oh my god, he's playing.
Like, how greedy can you get? Just jams mechanical.
Oh, we're really close to having the pieces, right? One more piece and the OTK.
How many cards are left in our deck?
10. We have to get through all of them. We have an Acolyte left.
Yeah, so we're not really close, right? We're like 10 turns away from doing any OTK.
Right,
Yeah.
well, I meant the pieces of the combo.
Well, but you always draw all the pieces after you've drawn your entire deck. Like, the closeness is how many cards are left in your deck, and can you get all those unnecessary cards out of hand.
True.
The closeness is we gotta live through 10 turns of pinata stuff.
Yeah. It's times like this,
Yeah.
man, when you gotta do, like, Skulking Geist, your Exploring Goro deck, so you can accelerate it, and then
Skulking Geist is probably really sweet today for messing with the people that are trying to OTK with Mechthune, right?
Yes.
They probably hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what if you play Even Lock with Spirit Bomb, Skulking Geist, and Mossy Horrors? Just,
No fun allowed.
Oh, I hate fun. I'm a Hearthstone streamer. I just murder fun nonstop, 12 hours a day. Oh, are you having fun? Kill that.
What is this?
Leper Gnome? What? What were his other options?
Dude, it's so bad. Oh,
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to press the damage. You're getting kind of low, man.
I am,
Starting to
yeah.
die.
I don't know. Maybe that was the right choice because you're trying to like assemble combo pieces and you're just gonna die.
I do feel like I'm gonna die.
I hope he gets another Myra from the Pinata and then gets another series of Leper Gnomes. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, at what point do we switch plans and go for the Tempo Boom ship?
I think it's too late.
When we're about to die. Literally about to die.
We're going down with the ship. Okay.
It looks like we're going down with the ship, yeah. Hey, we have 2 Giggling Inventors, man.
Yeah, we never draw those. Those seem really good.
Oh my god.
Man, that card sucks against Giggling Inventor.
True.
Also
He's
doesn't
got
do very
one
well
team.
against Harrison.
Oh, we got the combo. There you go.
Yeah, we can kill our entire hand, but we gotta get rid of these 8
No,
cards.
the combo is first draw your whole deck, then play all your cards. You don't need the combo cards in hand. That happens naturally after you draw your whole deck.
9. Oh,
Like these-
geez.
Oh boy.
If he just
Armor
has the
passive
blade, the
against
Necrium
attack.
blade, you're dead. Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should have just tempoed it against this guy.
Wow.
That's okay. We weren't, we didn't have to win the game. We were kind of looking to meme.
I was trying to get the combo off because that one guy, everyone I've gotten to the point where I could combo them has quit before they do the combo, and I want to get a clip for YouTube.
Well, the objective was to try to win a game each with our decks, but
Oh, is
might
that the
be here
goal?
for a while.
Oh, my deck's
All right,
really
you want to
slow
try again?
at that.
You want to try one more time? You can try one more time.
Well, no, someone else can go with their deck.
Oh,
Does anyone else have a deck?
I have a meme deck built for playing against you guys.
Yeah, jam that.
Well, for playing against you guys, not on ladder.
Just jam it on ladder.
I'll go. All right. I'm at rank 5, 0 stars, so I have nothing to lose at this point. I've been experimenting all day and losing a lot. So, hold on one sec. Let me invite them. So I'm playing a Quest Druid with Star Aligner as my win condition.
Star Aligner. How does it win you the game?
Deal
Because
7
it's
to everything his opponents have,
Yeah.
including their face,
Okay.
right? That's a lot.
Yes.
You asked for it. The forest fights back.
Ooh, the Marsh Drake pack. I love it.
Yeah. That was for you, Zalay. You kind of talked to me about Marsh Drake, and I was like, alright. Let's try it
You're
out.
not supposed to draw it, Dan. Stupid
I
dude.
know. I'm supposed to recruit it out. Maybe keeping
Play
it
that
as
on
team.
3, get a kill.
Ooh, oh my god, I'm so good at Hearthstone. Holy crap.
You're the best. What do we do on 4? Maybe draw Oaken Summons?
Yes.
With that
we draw
5/1
Oaken
Death Rattle
Summons.
for 2 ticks on the quest?
Yeah.
What was the change to quest? Like, you can't faceless for quest ticks any... Well, that's...
Yes.
We allow
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, so the way it works is it like registers the minion before the battle cry, so it registers faces as a 3 attack minion, so it doesn't work with quest, which sucks because that would make the Star Aligner combos a lot better in my opinion.
So, did anything else change for this deck, like rules-wise?
I don't.
I guess one thing that changed is if you have 0 mana minions from your quest, they can Azalina, and they'll have 0 mana copies.
Yeah, they would.
Should we just jam this Marsh Drake down?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
time. This is a
Good
good
choice
Marsh Drake
for us.
turn. 3 mana, 1 quest tick. Well, 3 mana. and
So
a card for a
the
quest tick.
hope is to try and kill them in 1 turn because I also have Alexstrasza, so I play Alexstrasza ideally for 0, but if not for 9, and then play another minion, Starliner twice, or once, whatever, and then.
This sounds
finish up with
legitimately
whatever
powerful. I like it.
Oh yeah, because I ended up playing Druid cards for most of the game. So.
Yeah, and just,
double wild growth, double nourish.
Yes.
No, I mean, I just think Starliner in Quest Druid sounds like just like an actually good idea. I think, we'll see if Quest Druid's good enough in this metagame. It's definitely it's like a low-powered style of deck historically, but it's good against wacky, control-y, late-gamey metagames, which is what Firebat's saying we're entering. Makes sense to me.
Well, yeah, the day 1 metagame's always wacky late-game control stuff. It's all wacky late-game control stuff and Zoo. That's the whole metagame right now. So it's like, if you can beat Zoo and also are greedier than the other control decks, you're just like winning constantly right now. So Quest Druid's going to be able to beat up some late-game control decks, and if it also beats Zoo, then you're in the money.
I don't think it beats Zoo.
Neither do I. There's a lot of recruit effects going on, though. I like that.
Yeah.
How are we doing on this quest?
We're almost
3,
done.
4, 5.
Finish
easy.
it next turn.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah, he
great.
might finish it for us, yeah.
Yeah.
This mage is in for a bad day. So is
He
this,
doesn't know.
has this mage done anything that tells us anything? Like, I guess he's a control mage. What did the Raven
Yeah.
Familiar draw?
It didn't draw it. It landed Polymorph, but it tied with my Oaken Summons, I think.
Wrecked.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
he's got,
Control Mage has to be the worst.
I mean,
day
Skulking
1 deck.
Geist, is one of his better cards for the metagame right now, but Control Mage in a control metagame sounds like it's going to get murdered in the late game, a lot.
Mhm.
Cool.
Killed a lot of 5/1s. Let's see if it's good enough. Woo!
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Man,
Does,
drawing cards.
I actually haven't played Biology Project when I have full mana. Does it do the same thing as Wild Growth?
No, you make a mana. I would imagine you never draw a card off it.
Okay.
You go from 1 mana to 2 here. So, if you wanted to hero power, you'd Biology Project, but I don't think ramping him to 9 sounds smart.
Yeah. Oh, this is more like those Tender Grove, whatever it's called, Grove Tender.
He's rocking the Hand Mage. Get that Spiteful Summoner in there.
Oh my god.
No, baby.
He's rocking for you.
That card seems okay for 0 mana.
I got Alex and Push 10 on top of that, so I got.
That's
Yeah,
usually a
Push
good
10.
play. Put him to 5 with
Push
8
10.
burn in hand.
Yeah.
We could even Biology Project and hero power him, but that ramps him. Sounds bad. Alright, so he's at 5. We have 8 burn in hand. We have a massive board, and he has nothing.
Twitch
Yeah.
Chat
your
figured
turn.
out his deck. Twitch Chat said he's playing Golden Whizbang.
Oh, is he?
Is
Yeah,
there no
yeah,
animation for when your opponent's playing a Whispering
Oh,
deck? It
no.
doesn't tell you?
It doesn't tell you. So,
Yeah, it
but they've
doesn't tell
noticed
you.
from the cards, he's just the Golden Whizbang deck. Because every card's been golden so far.
Alright, so the lesson here is all the tryhards should have already memorized every Whizbang deck so you can instantly recognize it. Farm
Right.
it even better on day 1.
I mean, it looks pretty straightforward as a big spell mage, though. Alright, I'm a little bit disappointed in how that actually panned out, but I mean,
Oh, I was delighted by that. We killed him.
I wanted to show the
some crazy
Starliner
business.
combos. It's
He
so
got
sick.
obliterated. He made a 0 mana Lich King, put him down to 4. It was awesome.
Yeah, okay. I'll play one more and see if we can pull off that combo, and then we'll hop over to Zolay. So Zolay, get your deck ready if you can.
Uh-oh.
But I mean, that was just a nuts hand.
I feel like I should play my deck against Firebat's deck. I'm Pogo Hopper. He's Mechthune. Who wins first?
Sure, I'll
You
play
down
it.
for that,
See if
Firebat?
it's more card draw, yeah.
The forest fights back.
Can I tech in more card draw?
Sure, tech however you want. I'm like 2 Pogo Hoppers and good road cards.
Oh, it's a new Warlock. Oh my guys. I'm quitting my casting career to
Yeah,
pursue
going
competitive
pro.
Hearthstone.
You're so good.
I'm amazing.
You're so good.
Alright. Oh! Show me the money. I experimented with that new legendary, the 4-mana 5/6. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like something celestial.
The stealth guy?
Yeah.
Did they just play a
Did you get any 4-mana flame elementals?
Well, my opponent, I was playing against a lot of greedy decks that didn't really play minions into it, so it ended up hitting.
That's pretty sweet then.
Yeah, it'd be good against this, for example.
Well, what if they play like a 2-drop? What if they give you a Doomsayer?
Is it better to actually Curse Disciple Spellstone this thing?
Sounds responsible.
I think it's better.
Yeah. Killing it sounds awesome.
That way it's dead.
Yeah. I think Mountain Giants are really scary.
Does Starliner need minions with exactly 7 health?
Itself, the minion itself also counts for 7, I
Right.
think. Yeah, so...
It can't be 8
Oh,
or 6.
no.
Exactly 7.
Yeah.
Join the guild. We have cookies.
Monkey time.
So we're only at 3? Oh gosh, I think we really need that Curse Disciple.
Shields up.
So we can kill the Drake with the Spellstone. Alright.
That seems like what we gotta do, right?
Yeah.
It powers up to 4.
Yeah.
I think my hair turned purple. Should I do something about that?
No.
Oh no.
Gets
Never mind.
purple. Memeing me.
Cool, he gets to clear the board, we stall out with Spreading Flag, we make it to the UI, draw a bunch of cards, play the cards, complete the quest.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
wanted
wow,
to
stars.
finish before I can play like Ultimate Station, because if I draw a bunch of like really important minions, then I'll have to win the good old-fashioned way, which is play Druid cards.
Top deck Lich King.
Oof.
What a savage.
Oh, jeez. Wait, so can you complete the quest with Frostmourne if you dig around long enough?
I don't know. I've never tried. It's pretty funny. To think about it. Dang.
Oh yeah. Love the Spirit Bomb.
Mm.
Powerful card. Wow. Charge Double Sword looks pretty tight.
So we play Barnabas and then Ultimate Station, and we're in business.
Yeah. This guy looks
Even like-
super dead.
Yeah, even like it's like a real deck too, and you're just smashing it.
Oh, obliterating it. I mean, it's like a. He had Mountain Giant on 3. We drew
Yeah,
really
yeah.
well this game though.
I did draw very, very well.
This was a wild growth plus curve game, so like a lot of decks win when they do that.
What does Gloop do in this deck? It doesn't seem that impactful.
It was because I was
spreading
playing
play.
against a lot of token decks. Like for me, I've been running into a lot of like shamans and paladins and stuff, so I like used it to help like get back
Yeah.
on board.
Gloop Swipe, what up?
Yeah.
Or just
Right.
Spreading Plague, they don't full clear, Gloop turn.
Oh, he's just going face, man.
Gloop's generally like good against token decks and bad against removal decks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alternate Infestation's really good in this fun game we like to call Hearthstone.
Yeah. Draws, especially when you draw 0 mana minions. Those seem good.
Fire
So
the
what if
missiles.
we gloop and then trade and then UI? This
Oh,
looks good.
yeah, you're
You
right.
could Alex him down to 15.
I should have glued first, you're right.
Nah, we'll get a better gloop turn later. This wasn't the gloop turn. I like this
Scared
8H
though,
for
because
the
he's
record.
at 15.
Looked big.
Shields up.
I wouldn't be able to do much anyways with the glue, so. Okay. So
Never
I'm
proves
confused.
anything from your deck.
I have every spell and like all the bigger minions are in the deck.
Alright, draw them. You have to draw 3 this turn. You got recruit 1.
We have to play cards first. Maybe we should heal him for 1.
What if you
Heal
get
him for one.
Starliner? Then it's not gonna fire off.
Okay.
I still have the Devilsaur and Alexstrasza, so I need to draw those.
Okay.
So,
You might lethal him.
oh my god! Actually, I forgot about this interaction. This actually hasn't happened to me yet, pulling out the Starliner itself. Oh,
It's
well.
okay. We paid 0 mana for a 2/4 and a 7/7. That's powerful, even if it's not what you meant to do.
Yeah.
That's the sign of a good deck when you're like not doing what you intended to do, but it's still powerful. That's good.
I'm trying to think if I want to flute for the extra mana here, but I don't think so.
I wouldn't think too much. Just do stuff.
Okay, cycle the wild card.
Yeah, right. Drawing cards is sweet. We'll do it next turn, or not.
Next time.
Okay. So what minions do we have left in our deck?
We have Starliner, Devilsaurs, Cursed Disciples, and that's about it. A bunch of spells that draw, deal damage, and stay alive. So this is just lethal. 7. Yeah. Just kill him.
But just draw 3 with Nourish and Branching Paths instead.
Okay.
We get a bunch of 0 mana minions. It'll be cool.
Okay.
Trust me.
So
It'll be sweet.
so first weak loop and then draw. Right?
What if?
Is that
Well,
what we're doing?
Yeah.
Ah, whatever.
Just make sure we still have 4 mana for swipe or lethal.
1, 2. Oh, if we drew the charged Devilsaur, we still got it. Should we try for it?
well, can we get the
Obviously.
Starliner to go on?
Yeah, so Starliner has to be with the charged Devilsaur, so I need to draw it right now. Oh, actually, I can recruit it out. Oh.
Yeah.
Right? This should
How many
pull out the
7 health
Devilsaur.
minions do you need?
More.
More. Like 100.
And that. So I should deal 7 to everything.
Will it? Because Alex
What?
is at 8.
Alex has 8 health, man.
Oh, I thought it was at least 7. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay.
No, it's exactly 7.
Alright, we're learning,
I
we're
thought it was
learning.
at least 7. Okay.
No, the stars
Well-
have to align perfectly. So now, is
Specifically-
there a way to search like health equals 7 in the Hearthstone deck builder?
Yeah. See, the
Yeah,
thing
I
is,
think
I've been
there's a-
when I win, I've been getting the Devilsaur combos, so that was specifically.
Yeah, we just been
with
killing
that
people with powerful stuff. That's a good thing. All
Alright,
right, so do you want to like work on that while I queue a game against Firebat?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let me challenge Firebat real quick.
You ready to get Shrek'd?
Dude, my Pogos are gonna bounce on you.
My Mecha'thun's gonna Mechathun on you.
It's not as good. Not as
Yeah,
good.
I know it's not as witty, but it's just a better deck. Spend more time deck building, less time coming up with quick whips. Victory or death.
Health 7. There's Doomsayers. We can put that in the deck.
Doom saves.
Doomsayer can be recruited. That's something to be thinking
Yeah.
about. That doesn't sound very good in Oaken Summons.
After
Like,
you
I think you
quest
really need to
any
get
minion.
your quest off, so you can't afford to Oaken Summons a Doomsayer.
Yeah.
I think the idea of just Quest Druid in this metagame sounds amusing.
It does. I'm just trying to see if I
You
can
don't,
find a
you
way to
don't
make this
necessarily
star.
have to align any stars,
Yeah.
but
just cooler
we should
to
definitely
do.
explore making Star Aligner happen to somebody. So Devilsaur has 7 health. What else works with it?
Mossy Horror has 7 health.
Alright, we are in the game.
War
Mossy is just a
Golem.
good card, too.
Yeah, I mean, Mossy Horror is just good, but
War Golem, not so much.
yeah.
There's a 4-mana 1/7 taunt.
Oh, Hadronox is 7 health.
Bulldozer. You could do like bring Hadronox back with 1/7 stuff.
Oh, that's pretty funny, yeah. So you Witching Hour Hadronox for the Starliner, that's it. That's pretty funny. Oh, I can't do that though, because I play like Devil. Actually, Devil Sword counts too, but Mukla messes it up.
Is Mukla really core?
Helps make the. Actually, I can just put another Marshdrake instead. So there you go.
Markdrake might be. Oh, it's a dragon, right? It's not a beast. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dragon.
Chilling.
So Marshdrakes instead. Hadronox. I could recruit Injured Blade Master and get 7 health, but that's not good.
Setting up for those bunnies.
These look like spiders, do they?
There's bunnies in there somewhere.
The wrong animal, dude.
It's a setup, man. You gotta think ahead.
The spectator.
First you make spiders, then you kill them, and then there's bunnies in your deck still.
Spectate mode is bugged on the stream. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. We didn't realize it was not working. And there's supposed to be tournament mode coming out soon too. Isn't that this year?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't believe in that.
Okay. It was announced like 6 months ago.
Yeah. Well, they want it to be ready and good or something, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully
Like
they're
the
going for
spectate.
quality.
Agreed.
Man, this turn looks so powerful for me.
So powerful.
So powerful.
Are you gonna actually start building the bunnies? Because that's what I want to see. The cute, adorable little buns, man.
First you gotta draw them. I'm working on it.
Man, you work slow.
I really do. Like, I don't see any Mechthoones in play, Firebat. Jeez, the deck is
All
not
removal.
helping my deck work.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was part of my deck building
Yeah,
process,
no.
was
You're
to
gonna
make
need
your
to
deck
work
better.
on that, Firebat. Help me a little more,
Okay.
please.
Gotta get more complementary deck building.
More helpful.
Really just make the other guys look good.
Alright, I'm gonna put Boulder Fist Ogre in. What do you think about that?
It's pretty dank. Dank Dan strikes again. The boulder memes.
This sounds like the Starliner might be a reach.
Where would it fit? What kind of deck does Starliner go in?
Well, you gotta search health equals 7 and start brainstorming from there. And just look at
Just
all
play your
7 health
Twilight
minions in
Drakes.
Hearthstone.
Play Twilight Drakes with proper timing.
Ooh,
Maybe
carefully
Priest can
timed
get away?
Twilight Drakes. You could...
Priest could revive a bunch of stuff.
Double revive Blade Masters, Starliner.
Maybe you could spellstone some 7 health stuff and Starliner. No, that's too much. Like, in order to play 7 health stuff and Starliner in the same turn, it sounds like Quest Druid is the way to do it. I think you had the right start.
Can you Shadow
It's just
Step
hard
something?
to do.
Just Shadow Step some Doomsayers. Then just rip it.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, so that's a good
Jackie
point.
Chan
Shadow Step.
plays Starliner and Shaman with 8 health minions and 0 mana Whirlwind spell.
Oh, you can lower your own minion
Mhm.
health. Oh, okay. That's clever. That's such a Jackie deck.
8 health minions, 0 mana Whirlwind spell. That's really clever. I like it.
Your Pogo Hoppers are sick.
Dude, it's a late game setup. It's not
Late
an early
game
game
setup.
plan.
Mm-hmm.
We're inching towards the finish line.
No kidding, inching.
Alright.
God, this turn is so good. this out. Dun, 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 dun. But wait, there's more. Dun, 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 dun. Things and stuff. Wait, there's more. So cool.
And stuff.
Wow, I came at a very confusing part of the game. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I did things and stuff. Thought that was
I can either
obvious.
choose to try and go for the combo, or I can just YOLO boom ship him.
I like the YOLO boom ship, but...
Definitely don't YOLO boom ship.
I don't think I should.
You should not.
It's supposed to be flavorful, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like this is another game where if I YOLO boom shipped, I'd probably win. Just like the one on ladder where I tried to make the combo work, and the YOLO boom ship would just win the game.
Like, I haven't gotten used to the card art yet, so to me, I feel like I'm really lost in this game right now.
I'm really lost too, if it makes you feel better. I'm looking at my hand and I'm just getting confused. I should probably play stuff. Figured that much out.
Yes. The goal is
This
to
is
spend
Pogo Hopper
9
there.
mana efficiently, right?
Try and pogo hop, man.
You want me to hop on some pogos?
That's the deck, right?
Yeah, you got a pretty
I
good
don't know.
player.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like the right time for it. All right.
How many Pogos has he played?
Hold on.
Okay.
Well, that's the late game, Frodan. It's the
I
late
don't
game.
know. I'm just asking how many you've played so far. I'm just trying to get a Jade Idol count.
Well, it's a 1-1.
Okay.
Dun dun dun. Nice bunnies.
Hello.
Oh.
I'm gonna spectate you guys because I need to hover over the cards and learn them.
On time.
Ooh. I just got fucked. Fan of knives. Yeah.
Hew, 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 hew.
Alright.
Oh, there it is. Look at him just hopping around.
Oh,
Doing
willy
what-
nilly.
Wait, he's not done
wibbly.
hopping yet.
Oh God. Up, down, more energy.
Okay.
Okay. He's got a very adorable little sound.
Like, I'm supposed to draw my deck to make the Pogo Hopper thing happen, but I'm noticing I have, like, too much mana worth of stuff to do the whole deck thing.
Right.
Oh, dude.
I think my
Starliner
deck
combo's
building
coming
is
together.
leaving something to be desired.
Oh god, why aren't you playing Starliner, man?
Yeah. Starliner just works with Rotface and Whirlwinds. That's the trick.
You have enough Inner Rages and Warpaths to manipulate things to 7 health.
I'm gonna try and get some mana out of hand here. killing my stuff there, Firebat.
I went on a warpath.
Jeez.
Killed everything.
Maybe I should have traded the play around that.
Come
Card
on.
seems good though.
Double spider right off the bat, man. Everybody's Foundry strategies are just always the nuts for me, dude. One guy
I
added
have like
30
9
cards.
spiders in my deck.
Oh, jeez.
That wasn't
4. One guy added 30 extra
I
cards.
have
to
7
his
more
deck.
spiders in my deck and 6 other cards, Firebat.
Do you? I thought you only had like 4
I
spiders.
shuffled in
Oh,
9.
you elect them. Oh, okay.
My deck is mostly spiders right now.
No, you went 1 Faldori Strider and then 1 with the Alex. So 9 total, 2 came out, so 7.
Mm-hmm. And 6 other cards.
Wait. And 6 other cards, yeah. I was playing against a guy earlier though that added 30 additional cards to his deck by using like the Elec plus the 4-mana Rogue spell that adds 10 cards from the other class. And then after he added 30 cards to his deck, he played the Faldori Strider and then just ripped 2 spiders as the first 2 cards. With a 50 card deck. It's actually pretty sick.
Oh my god. Oh.
Too many spiders, lol.
So it looks like you don't need unstable element after all.
And you got spiders.
This game got weird because I played like 4 minstrels.
Right. I don't know. Oh my god, the spider always lives.
I high rolled the spider
I know.
surviving the brawl. Ah, damn. Easy.
Hey.
Alright, here comes the late game part of the deck.
Yeah.
I'm still pretty far away from my combo. I still have 8 cards in my deck. Here we
That
go.
was only 1 brawl played, right?
It's both brawls been used already.
Okay.
Now he's gonna mass pogos. The top deck a pogo every turn.
Good lord. Do it again, do it again. Yes.
How many pogos is too many?
I don't know. On the deck tracker lost count, it said 9+.
We're thinking probably more pogos are needed.
Well, you started this turn off with 1 card in your deck, so I imagine there's more. You do.
You saying I don't need more pogos?
I'm saying you should definitely do more.
Thank you. This is important. Oh, I should have saved that. That's what I should have done. Now I figured it out. I did everything right except for I should have just held the last Lab Recruiter there. That way I can Myra's a new hand and Lab Recruiter more pogos into my deck after. So if I just held that Lab Recruiter after Shadow Stepping it, things worked way better for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna make it to the combo, guys.
You got this.
Oh, I
What
could have
was the
shuffled
record
a Lab
before-
Recruiter into my deck. That would have been smart, right? That way I Myra's my deck, and I get Pogo Hopper and Lab Recruiter.
Yeah. Oh, that's how you go infinite then, right? You just Lab Recruiter, Lab Recruiter.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was-
You're right. That's smart. So if I Lab Recruiters into my deck, then my deck is Lab Recruiters and Pogos, and I can Lab Recruiter more of both of those things into my deck.
Yes.
But I don't really need to go infinite. You just need to go deep enough to win.
Yes. Even if you draw 1 Pogo Hopper every turn for the rest of the game, I think you still win. Unless, Firebat can kill you with the Mecha Cocoon combo. Yeah, Firebat, what was the record of this deck before Omnistone?
I was like 6-1.
Oh.
I really beat up Zoo really well, and then decks that are not so late game focused can sometimes struggle a little bit. But Slay's deck gets to late game pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'm playing a pretty anti-late game deck. It's not a very fair matchup, but to be fair, I didn't really know that. Just built a Pogo Hopper deck, and then like Pogo Hopper's naturally an anti-late game strategy.
Yeah, you had to have known Pogo Hopper's good in the late game. It's a
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
one to miss.
I did. That's a good point. All right.
It's actually quite the pickle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do stuff. Whatever, man.
Yeah.
So many.
Is it literally just all Pogo Hoppers in the deck?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe there was like a Fan of Knives or something in there.
And whatever was the last 30th card. Yeah.
I'm out of cards.
Oh, it doesn't show you on the history bar. Does it show? Is it just because I'm spectator?
Get 'em, bunnies.
Oh my god. Still have 2 more crazy turns, or 3 more crazy turns of this too.
Let the pain speak to me.
Oh hey.
Nah, you
you're
can just
still
kill
dead.
me, right?
Yeah, you're still dead.
Oh. I'm so close actually to being able to do everything, but I'm gonna die.
Yeah? Should I just
Yeah.
waste a turn and let's see the animations?
Yeah, if you want to give me one turn.
Let's see what happens if I give you a free turn, right? Like, can you win with a free turn?
No.
No, I still need to play Rabid Worgen. I need 2 turns.
See,
I can't
you need a
use
turn
Rapid
to
Worgen.
get something out of hand, and then you can kill me.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's
then
do
I
that.
build a Suicider thing.
But not before he makes an even larger bunny.
Take fatigue damage.
I'm just gonna die in
Maybe it's
fatigue
bigger.
now.
Yeah,
really?
he's gonna draw into fatigue. Oh my good lord.
Yeah, Acolyte of Pain can be awkward in Mechthune decks, right? Because Mechthune needs you to go to fatigue, and then you're taking damage from the Acolyte, and you have to get it out of hand. Easy deal.
Telling you,
I
man.
think I took that one
gotta-
out.
Just gotta put this Explore and Grow Skulking Dice destroy your deck.
I like how this game went to where we're both taking fatigue ticks. That's pretty funny.
Keep going, keep going.
I'm noticing I can't make board space.
The bunnies are sweet, but that deck seems like it's gonna have a really hard time against Zoo.
More aggressive stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the sprint probably comes out. Probably don't need that one.
Oh, sick. I've never seen
I don't know. It has some good tools against aggressive stuff. Like it has Giggling Inventor for some hope, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think it's right to have spiders and bunnies?
Well, I know it's right to run Striders because they're good, and then I put bunnies
Right.
in because it's a meme. That was my thought
Okay.
process. Like, I think even if you want a bunny meme, you should probably still just want Striders to win some games. It has a lot of synergy with the deck. If I just play the deck again, like cut a sprint for like something that's better against Stagger, like an SI7, it might win some games on ladder.
Alright, well, you want to play one more game? I feel like Zoe should try to throw himself out on ladder, but the problem is you're such high rank right now. You're like top 30 legendary.
All right. I'll cut the sprint and we'll jam one ladder game with the deck. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna need you guys' help. We need to super focus, all right? Because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Everything's confusing.
This is
Top
where
30 Legend seems like a bad place to play bunny.
Yeah,
cards.
I wouldn't do that, man. It's okay. You don't have. You can play casual.
I mean, it's early enough in the month. I could do one. We could do one.
Okay.
What should the sprint be? It should be just SI7.
Say
This looks like a
size.
deck that could win a game. Like sometimes I
If
do
anybody
the
hits
control
Kelsey,
deck and I murder
say
them.
7.
Like,
You can let chat vote or suggest an idea.
oh no, absolutely not.
So
I
I
don't like
cut
to-
sprint for something that's good versus aggro as rogue.
Yeah, Firefly.
Firefly is really good, yeah. Deckhand.
Nice to have a one drop, activate combo, hit the curve.
Yeah.
All right,
You
cuts
have like
Firefly.
backstabs and eviscerates, right?
I have saps, eviscerates, fan knives, prep, backstab. The Shadow Step don't necessarily need to be in this deck. Those, like, I could turn the Shadow Step into another Firefly. That's probably smart. All right, let's run that. So I cut a Sprint and a Shadow Step for 2 Fireflies. I'm gonna queue up a ladder game. Worst case, I lose. Whatever, man.
I think the Fireflies were smart. You run into so many hand space issues when you play Myra. You like dump like so many cards.
Yeah, it's really helpful in Rogue for A, having one drop, B, activating combo. Alright, so what are Warlocks these days? Zoo?
Zoo or the occasional even Warlock.
Do you want me to keep
Or
Sap in
if
case
you-
it's even lock?
Yeah, if you play in
No.
dumpster ranks, it's Mechathune Warlock, which I played against him.
So I just Firefly and Mulligan for stuff like backstab and good things. Vile Spine.
Yep.
Do you want this Spider Tank? You can play it on 3, Curve and
Something
Destroyer
to play
on 4.
on 3, I think.
Oh, I don't have Thug in this deck, I just noticed. I mean, it's not really a Thug deck, but it's a good card.
Good hand.
What else do you want to be doing on 3? Or is it just you want better cards?
You want your cards that allow you to win the game, the tempo swing cards. You want preps, backstabs. Anything that costs 0 is going to be super good against the tempo deck.
Oh, God. So, we're in for some 3-mana 4/4s. I can prep Eviscerate one.
Yeah. No kills.
Tap.
No kills.
Tap. Tap.
No kills.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
3-mana 6/6s are big.
You're dead.
Maybe they cost 4. Oh, jeez. Alright, so I punch it with my dagger.
Yes.
The alternative is like coin Alec. Doesn't make sense. This hand wants to coin out Giggling Inventor. I'm going Spider Tank into Giggle, and I'll prep this when it's good. Don't. No, there's no need. Oh.
Okay.
That's okay.
It's not even a good turn.
There's only
for
one
him.
of those.
3 mana 7/7. Ha!
Alright, I feel like I'm winning right now.
Yep. He just wasted all of his early game doing something that's bad.
Well, he was trying to cheat out the 7/7, but he failed. Ooh, prep eviscerate. Good stuff. So the whoa, that's so big. Do you think he has a Spellbreaker teched in? I'm thinking no.
I'm thinking most definitely not.
Let me look at the popular deck list at RDU2, because everyone's copying that right now. No, they don't run. He doesn't run Spellbreaker.
Prep this. Flame Elemental. And then I save the coin?
I don't see why you would use it.
Yeah, there's no
2/2
real
on your
use
guy
right
seems not super impactful compared to potentially.
Well, the
doing
hand doesn't
something.
currently need a coin.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna run 2/2 worth of stats and an extra taunt. Like, it's not gonna change too much about what answers the Edwin.
It changes things over multiple turns, is what it does.
Yeah,
You want the coin,
being in
and
your
I
hand.
trust you.
The coin being in your hand changes things over multiple turns.
Yeah.
now. It's true. It
Excellent
enables
point.
like eviscerate and whatnot.
The Fungly Bungly.
That'd be sweet if he just trades.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no, no.
He almost did it.
Trade. What? Cool.
Okay. I don't think he wants to kill you.
Nice guy. I don't want him to kill me either.
Protect your 8/8. Jam the gig, we'll take the trade.
This card seems
Eagle
good.
Man.
No Blood Knight, no Mossy Horror.
Awesome.
God, I hope he Blood Knights are so bad.
Dude, I think you're gonna win, man.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, I think this deck's pretty reasonable.
Well, yeah, you still have Edwin, Van Cleef, and Prep, so
Yeah, like I have a
Yeah,
lot of just good road cards and then 2 Pogo Hoppers.
yeah.
Like that doesn't
Kinda
tank
like
the deck
the
that
Star
hard,
Aligner
and it is a
question.
late game thing.
Miracle Rogue's a good neck.
Your magic shall not save.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
They're
really
really
glad I
close
have this
to it.
coin. Thank you, Firebat.
Someone called
The Doctor. Now you can backstab it.
Yeah.
Do you want a Lab Recruiter, Giggly?
Drawing more of those seems sweet, right?
Yeah. Especially
I
against
don't
this
want to
deck.
just. Yeah, Lab Recruiter that, play Faldori Strider, just make your draws off the top really good. Because you added like 6 cards to your deck that you want to hit now out of 20. It's not bad. Clean stuff up with backstab.
I want you, and you, and you.
So backstab the taunt, right?
Yep. 2-1
Trade into it a bunch.
dagger.
So my 2/2 trade is 2/1. Am I coining out Giggling or playing Strider?
I want to play Strider. I just want to have the chance to hit spiders and then keep taunting while we get free 4/4s and then punch them with free 4/4s and taunt and try and
So
kill
if I
them.
play Strider, am I trading that 2/1? Looks like it, huh?
I think you should probably trade the 2/1, yeah.
But then after this, we're going to try and take like as few trades as possible so we can start pushing face damage. Because otherwise he's going to be able to
X-ray
just
taunts.
tap on you and outvalue you. So
Yeah, you can use the 4/4 to push while Giggling Avenger protects it, which is really big.
Yep. And just try and do that and limit his ability to get a bunch of taps on you and outvalue you kind of thing. Uh-oh. Powerful turn.
It's okay, I'm sensing something big.
The value trades are kind of scary because Dreadlords are real.
I've seen a lot of zoos cut them though, because they're trying to put some of those newer cards in.
Oh, that's a mistake. You should not cut Dreadlord right now. Dreadlord is like one of your best things against Giggling Adventure.
So we could do that next turn?
Yeah.
Or is it better this turn?
Right. We can do it next turn and
So
play
next turn we
Giggling
can
Adventures
coin
again.
Minstrel Giggle. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Coin Minstrel Giggle. Okay, so this turn is Giggling Inventor, Dagger, push 8 to the face.
Yeah.
Seems
And then we
good.
play another Giggling Inventor and push again, and we just kill him. Offensive taunt walls.
Giggling Inventor. Good on
So
defense, good on
obnoxious.
offense. All around broken card. Demands a lot of tech cards.
Yeah. Requiring your opponent to have to take 4 attacks to influence the board state is ridiculous. Yeah, we all knew it was going to be pretty broken.
5 for the Giggling.
Ooh, that's a good one for him. He did not cut. This is what he needed, and this is what he did.
Crap.
So maybe I can coin Minstrel
Crap.
and then Vile Spine.
Yeah.
This, I'm not happy about what just happened.
Definitely coin.
Yeah,
Minstrel,
we're coining this
Vile
Minstrel
Spine.
because I'm not killing the Dreadlord currently, and I would like to. And saving this coin, so key, Firebat. Smart.
There once was a man.
Ooh, Sonya.
Ooh.
So I can play a 1-mana Annoyatron and Strider this
Strider.
turn and hold the Lab Recruiter.
Yeah.
That's
Seems pretty busted.
seems better than the Giggling Inventor, right?
Yes.
And the Annoyatron will come back too, because he has to kill that again.
Come, try your luck.
Yeah, unless he can kill Sonya with like a Soulfire.
Right.
Sonya plus taunts is good.
I did this wrong. I took 1 extra damage.
Choose soon.
I was supposed to face tank that and put the 1/1 into the 4/1.
It's okay. You're only ranked 35.
Oh, let's go, Soleil.
Easy. Easy Pogo Rogo. Just don't draw the Pogos.
Draw the good cards and play Temple Rogue.
That's right, man.
Yeah!
All right. There you go. All right, so that is actually right on time. That finishes up our episode. Our special Soleil ends up top 25 legend. And, we didn't get to all the questions and whatnot. But we hope we showed you guys to at least have fun, mess around, and hey, it turns out if you still draw the good half of your deck, you can still win games and climb ladder from bottom of rank 5 all the way to top legend. Anyways, let's go ahead and get final words and just maybe some thoughts or any other comments. Why don't we start off with our champion Soleil, the hero of Omnistone right now?
That was sweet. I had a lot of fun this episode. I want to keep playing Hearthstone, so I'm going to do that. Thanks for having me on Omnistone. It's always fun to be here.
Are you going to be streaming right after?
Yeah, probably do some kind of co-op I'm going to talk to people and figure out what I'm doing. I don't know.
Sounds good.
But I want to stream for sure.
Yeah, I want to stream as well. I've been streaming, I think, including the Omnicall, like around 8-ish hours. I had a few issues with internet at the beginning, but I think everything's resolved now. I'd love to keep streaming probably until tomorrow morning. So after this, resume. And Slay, if you're looking for people to co-op with, down to co-op, dude.
Do you know anyone, Firebat?
Let's talk with me.
Anybody? You know Firebat?
Anybody else?
All right.
All right.
It's been a good time, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit more of a chill, just kind of relaxing, but that's kind of what Hearthstone is, where it's at its best. When you're hanging out with friends, just kind of chatting, bouncing around ideas, learning about the new expansion. So hope you guys will plug into your local communities as well. Until then, we'll see you guys next week for another episode. Hopefully, I think Killer should be back around then. If you guys missed any part of the episode, make sure to go check out the stuff on YouTube for Omnislash. Soleil and Firebat also does a lot of content there, whether you're posting about how to beat certain decks or maybe fixing some of your other decks that you're submitting to Firebat. You can always check out all the cool content. And, of course, on social media, check out Omnislash as well whenever we send questions. Again, we didn't really get to too many questions today, but we'll try to see if we can address some of them either next week or in a future episode, because I think some of them are really good. All right, it's been really fun. So from Pro Day and Firebat and Soleil, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time for more Hearthstone action, and enjoy Boomsday.